Never boost an EQ, only cut it. Spend the majority of your time thinking about gain staging. Don't ever try to turn a sound into something that it isn't. You see, these are sentiments that you'll hear as a beginner being a producer or a mixing engineer. And there's a big flaw in the way that most people learn mixing engineering online. You see, anybody out there can make a video. Then you'll also hear the sentiment that if people go to school for audio engineering, that they're kind of blacklisted because people don't like how they are. And it's not because they're usually wrong, it's because they have kind of a paint by numbers approach. And again, not all of them, I'm generalizing. But at the end of the day, the consumer doesn't care that your professor said to never boost an EQ. No one cares that that guy on YouTube said to only have your kick hit at -8, but you let yours clip. You see, if it sounds good to you, that's what matters. Taste is so important in music, and you almost hear no one talking about it. There is not a right way and a wrong way to do it. Look at all of these rules that you're using as good rules of thumb. They don't need to be followed, and the more that you dive into them and really learn them and become an expert in them, the easier they are to break. But to put it into a metaphor that you can understand, imagine two legs. One is your creative side, and one is your critical thinking side. Your critical thinking side is going to say, we need to sit and tweak this snare. We need to get this sound perfect. Your creative side is going to say, it doesn't matter. Let's just make some music. And both are needed to end up with a good record at the end. And the more songs you make, the more you're going to have that quote unquote wisdom on when to use each.